gon' snatch they soul like Shane Shaw. Put them out of service, keep them tools like it's Harbor Freight. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I'm making like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even Lord or this Lord. Told that bitch it's either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. You spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the count and when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. Came them with them steppers, niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either Lord or this Lord. Told that bitch it's either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Tuesday night Brotherhood class. I'm waiting for a couple more brothers and sisters to come in. Yahweh Shem Yahweh, shout out to the brothers. Yahweh Shemaya Thabash. Shemaya Thabash Shem Yahweh, shout out to the sisters. Oh shit, got my brother Officer Kawan in this thing from Shreveport. Yes, sir. I can wait for a few more brothers and sisters to get in this joint. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, shalom, Shayara from Panama. Shalom, sis. All right, let's do it. Shalom, Israel. We got ISUPK, started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. And this is the Tuesday night Brotherhood class. So we're going to get it rocking and rolling right now. And we got a good topic today. I be trying to keep y'all inspired to stay and rock with it, brother. But we got a good one today. Most of you have heard, dealing with Christians or non-believers or fake Israelite groups. You ever posed a question to them? Does the God of the Bible hate? That's a real question. It's a good question too. Does he hate? Because Christians say, oh, God is all love. God don't hate nobody. He don't hate nothing. Then you got non-believers that don't believe in nothing. They say, but they know about God, and they say, oh, God love me no matter what. God is just love. So we're going to put that to the test. We're going to find out, does the God of the Bible hate? And the God of the Bible is the God of the Israelites. of the children of Israel, and they are his chosen people. So we're going to put everything you might have heard or didn't hear, we're going to put it to the test with these scriptures, because we always let the scriptures talk, the word of the Most High. We ain't like your Christian pastor. We always let the scriptures do the talking and to back up everything we stand for and everything that we believe. So, with that being said, we're going to go to Hebrews 5 and 12, because this is the appetizer. This is the appetizer. In the book of Hebrews, chapter 5, verse 12, say, "For when the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of God." So, before I got on here and before I was able to teach, I had to be taught again. I had to forget everything that I so-called learned in the Christian church. I had to forget everything that I thought I knew my own self, and I had to be taught again. I had to be taught this truth. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't lean on my own understanding or go by what the pastor say. I had to be taught again, which be the first principles of the oracle of the Most High. If you're coming in this truth and you're trying to be an officer or a trooper, you know, you got to be taught the right things. You got to be taught, thus says the Bible. You got to be taught the Israelite school of practical knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You got to be taught those things. And it says, "Or becomes Salakim. For when the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of God, and are become such as have need of milk and not strong meat." You know that you got to become a babe. You got to become unlearned. Can't walk up in here and think you no philosopher and no scholar. You got to be humble, and you got to erase everything that you thought you knew, and you got to let them teach you the easier things to understand, the easier things to learn, such as the commandments or the high holy days, or brotherhood, things like that. What tribe you from? You know what I'm saying? The things that you need to learn in order to strengthen your walk in this truth. Then when you get grounded, you know what I'm saying? If you get a little bit, little season on you, then you can learn the strong things, the meat, reincarnation, things like that. Was John the Baptist in the truth? Things like that. You can learn the things that people that has a little bit of time under their belt can teach you, and you can understand. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this scripture is talking about. Like, humble yourself down and be taught. I had to humble down, and I had to be taught by the men above me that I'm teaching the right thing, that we teach the same thing. All of us believe the same thing. We are one body in Christ in this truth, in this school. Taught by commanding during your humble. So that's the appetizer, and that's the thing that you always must keep in mind, that you got to be humble and you got to be taught all over again, and not that filthy and that wickedness of the Christian church. You got to be taught the truth of the Bible. All right. Yeah. So with that, we're going to get our first scripture. And remember, we put into the test, does the God of the Bible hate? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go with that. Our first scripture we're going to get is The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12, verse 31. And this is important to know and to understand because you got to know what type of God you serve. You know what I mean? You got to know and understand his spirit. Because if you believe like Christians believe, then you would think that the Lord just a big teddy bear. Like he just rainbow and kisses. And no matter what you do, the Lord would never, you know what I'm saying, show no type of anger towards you. Or no matter what no other nation or no other people do, the Lord just love everybody. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go there. We're going to get that. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12, verse 31. Thou shalt not do so unto the Lord thy God, for every abomination to the Lord which he hateth. It says the Lord hated abominations, big and bold. What are some other abominations? Shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster. Same-sex marriage. Uh, uh, um, Hatred for your brother without a cause. Abominations are the things, blaspheming. Like the Lord hate that stuff. It clearly says he hated. That's the first way. That's what it says. Thou shalt not do so unto the Lord thy God. Meaning it's saying like when we was coming out of Egypt and we was serving them other gods and them pagan gods and them idols, the Bible says you shouldn't do that to the Most High. Don't do those things that you did with them other gods with the Most High. The Most High hate that. It's an abomination to him. Don't do that stuff. Our God is a living God. When you was worshiping stuff made with your hands, sacrificing all manner of abominations to those idols, you can't do that with the Most High. He hated. That's what it says here. He hated. Have they done unto their gods? See? For even their sons and their daughters have they burnt in the fire to their gods. That's when they was serving Baal. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shalom, Officer Yawasap. That's when they was serving, we was serving Baal and we was burning our kids as offerings to this false God, to this pagan God. We was burning our own kids, following the other nations. The Most High said that's an abomination to him. Don't do that. He hated. Clearly says, which he hate. Who is the he? The Most High. The God of Israel. You can't serve the Most High like you serve idols because he's a living God and he's a jealous God. And he will punish you for your wickedness. Them other guys can't punish you because they're not real. They are vain. They are void. They are nothing. You serve a power that is alive and well and is jealous. Said the Most High is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. So that's one. We checking off the list. Says the Most High hate abomination. He hate the things that we did with them other so-called gods that we were serving coming out of Egypt. You can't rock with the Most High like that. He don't rock like that. He hate that crap. Don't try it. Don't test him. Know what I'm saying? You can't do it. All right. So that we're gonna move on. We're gonna go to let's go to Malachi chapter 1, verse 1. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And these are things that you need to know because with this stuff, you'll be well to know and to understand that, hey, the Most High just ain't one-sided. Like, the Most High got anger in him. If the Most High didn't hate, how come he killed how come he unalived the whole firstborn of the Egyptians? You would call that today a hate crime. That's what the Most High did for the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? He did that for us because they was after us. They wouldn't let us go. The Most High was showing his power, showing like, hey, yo, these my folks. It's my people. I love them so much, I'm going to show them signs and wonders. After that, Pharaoh let us go. And not just the firstborn of the humans, but of the cattle and everything. The Most High ain't nothing to play with. When he show himself, he show up. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go to the book of 1, and we can start with 1 and 1. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, sister. Shalom, Ramah. Shalom, Trooper Mashah. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel. To who? To Israel. For everybody, to Israel. The word of the Lord to Israel. From Malachi. Verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? And this is, the Lord said, I loved y'all. And we answer, when you love us? And the Lord gonna explain to y'all how he loved y'all, how he showed his love. You know what I'm saying? He started out, that's bold. I loved you. You know what I'm saying? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I love Jacob. See, he chose our forefather Jacob, which name was turned to Israel. Yasha Allah in the Hebrew. He said, was not Esau Jacob, brother? They was twins. But I chose Jacob. I loved Jacob. And I hated Esau. Mm. Mm. The Lord said he hated Esau. He hated the progenitor, the progenitor of the white man, the so-called white man. The progenitor of the so-called white man is Esau. So the Most High said he hated Esau. Clearly. Said, I hated Esau, not you, not nobody else. The Most High put himself in this sentence. He said, I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Laid Edom, which is Mount Seir. That's where they dwelled at. The Edomites in this time, they dwelt in a place. We had them in a place. They weren't all over the earth like they are now, ruling all over the earth. They was in a spot called Mount Seir. And the Most High said he laid it to waste because he hated Esau that much. But he loved Jacob. And verse 4, whereas Edom say, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. So, okay, yeah, you did that, Most High. You destroyed us. We going through it right now, but we gonna come back and we gonna rebuild that stuff. We're gonna come back and rebuild, and they did. The Roman Empire, the English Empire, they rebuilt. America, the slave trade. You know what I'm saying? They rebuilt. But watch what the Lord say. They shall build. Yeah, y'all gonna build up. Y'all gonna be up for a time. But I will throw down. I'm gonna tear down again. And that's what's happening right now. We on the brink of World War III. Know what I'm saying? The Lord is slowly but surely tearing this place down. And he moving at a speed that if you're not paying attention and you're not watching, you might miss it. You ain't gonna miss it, but you won't see it because you too worried about what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? You will miss it. You won't even understand how the Lord is breaking this place down, how the Lord is destroying this place inside out. Lord said, I'm gonna tear down, I'm gonna throw down, and they shall call them the borders of wickedness. That's what they call this place. That's what they call this place. The wicked. Babylon, the great. You know what I'm saying? And Babylon ain't no good place. Babylon is a wicked place where we were in captivity at one point. And the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. Does anybody know what the definition of indignation is? If you can, type it in the chat. Type it in the chat if you know what the definition of indignation is. Or if you know it, put it in the chat. I want to see what's up. Say, this the Lord have forever. Trooper Armand Bayah said, beef. Yeah, it's beef, but it's a different type of beef. You know what I'm saying? If you could, Bobby Kashad, get the definition of it, because it hit different when you know what the definition of it is. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing that the Lord said he has this with Esau forever. Not just for a little while. Not okay until he's satisfied with, you know what I'm saying, and he done quenched his anger. He said he got indignation forever, whom the Lord hath indignation with forever. Now he ain't playing with these folks. He don't rock with them like that. Like Trooper Mine said, yeah, he got beef for him, but it's a different type of beef that he got for these particular people. Early in the scripture, it said he hate them. Not only do he hate them, he got indignation for them. You know what I'm saying? So anybody got that? Anybody got that definition for me? Baba Quashar would look it up, but I'm on live. I just want the people to understand what that word means if nobody don't know. It says anger. The water trooper, man. It says anger. The Lord has anger with the children of Edom forever. That ain't gonna never go away. Forever. Is it forever, ever? Forever, ever? Yeah, forever. I got anger towards you forever. Know what I'm saying? And so we proving it. We proving it right here. If the Most High hates something, can we not hate something too? You know what I'm saying? The people call us a hate group, but what hatred have we showed to anybody? They want to call you a hate group when you show love to your people, when you supporting your people, when you uplifting your people. When you ain't doing that for the oppressor, he call you a hate group. Call you a racist. When they do it for their folks all the time, they'll take a oppressor's family that's not qualified for a loan for a house or a business and give it to them, then give it to a Black, Hispanic, or Native American that's qualified and got all the criteria that they need. They won't give it to them, but they'll give it to another oppressor, somebody that look like them. They choke us out in the street. They unalive us on live TV unjustly. They show they hate towards us. They don't even hold back. Call us all kind of bywords and all that. Call us out our name. Call us everything but the children of the Most High. And they say the ISUPK up under Commanding Junior Hunter is a hate group. When we the only ones out there on the street giving out clothes, feeding the less fortunate, having food drives, clothes drives, giving out hot chili, showing love to the immigrants in New York. Is that hate or is that love? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna move on. Let's go to the book of Psalms. We're gonna go to Psalms real quick. And we're gonna continue to prove what the Christian church and everybody else that don't read this Bible or don't understand this Bible, we're gonna prove the spirit of the Most High and prove that the Most High does hate things. He does hate. And we're gonna read and prove what he hate and what he don't. And we're gonna make sure that after today, you're gonna know that the Most High God ain't just love. Shoot, he showed us that when we disobeyed him. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? Psalms. Salaki. Book of Psalms, chapter 5, verse 5. The book of Psalms, chapter 5, verse 5. We're going to start at 4. The book of Psalms, chapter 5, verse 4. For thou art not a God that have pleasure in wickedness. He ain't got no pleasure in them Christian churches. The Muslim mosques. The drug dealers on the corner. You show no pleasure. Even though they rock Jesus pieces and crosses. So most I ain't got no pleasure, none of that wickedness that they doing. You don't even believe in Jesus. Like Kodak said, why you got a Jesus piece? You know what I mean? And that ain't even Jesus. That's a man named Caesar Borgia. So you don't even know what you got around your neck. You know what I'm saying? Neither shall evil dwell with thee. You can't be evil and talking about you a part of the Most High. Talking about you serve the Most High. Or you love the Most High. You can't be wicked and evil doing that thing. He ain't with you. He ain't rocking with you. The scripture say, paraphrasing, the Lord don't even hear the prayers of the wicked. So you mean to tell me the Lord is answering T.D. Jakes' prayers? While he over there talking about being swallowed. Salakia, a big grown man in a purple dress talking about being swallowed. Good night. That shit don't even sound right. You know what I'm saying? That ain't wicked as hell. I don't even know. You know what I mean? Verse 5. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest. There's that word again. There's that word again. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity. All that slickster stuff you doing, all the iniquity you conjuring up, the Lord said he hated. He hated. The foolish can't stand in front of him, can't stand with him. He ain't standing with the wickedness and the wicked and the evildoers. He hated all that stuff. But I thought God loved everybody and everything. And he's a father, and he, no matter what we do, he gonna love us. The Lord said he hates all workers of iniquity. Not some of them, but all of them. Every last one. Every single person that does that, he hated. And he ain't standing for it. So you mean to tell me when a pastor get caught sleeping with a brother's wife, it doesn't, he still love him? When a pastor is stealing from the congregation and lying to him and allowing and marrying same-sex marriages in the church, celebrating Christmas in the church, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. For anybody that does these things, that's workers of iniquity. He love them. That ain't what the scriptures say. Your pastor might not ever read this. Because if he did, he's doing an evil thing, continuing to do what he's doing. And he read these scriptures saying that the Lord hated all workers of iniquity. That's an evil thing. And the Lord ain't rocking like that. So you need to question what you really believe in. What God you believe in. Because it can't be the one in this Bible. We done read 3 scriptures just now saying that the Lord hates. But your Christian pastors preach love, love, love. You know why he do that? To keep you pacified. To keep you thinking, no matter what I do, God love me. I'm finna go to this strip club and embarrass my sister and belittle my sister and throw these dollars on her. But hey, I'm walking out of there knowing God love me. I'm finna go to the barbecue man and get me 2 slabs of pork ribs and some garlic shrimp. But hey, the Lord love me. That's a lie, man. That's a lie. Hey, Shalom, Lord of Christ, sir. What's going on?
Shalom, Lord Christ, warrior.
What's going on? You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. The water.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you smoking that weed and trying to be like these rappers, putting all kind of drugs in your body, Percocets and all this other stuff, and you say, hey, God still love me. They don't read the Bible. The Most High say he hate all workers of iniquity. He hate all evildoers and all wickedness. These things you gotta know. You must know and understand that what you've been taught, you haven't been taught the Bible. But you think you know before, if you're not in this truth, on the Commander Junior Hunter, you ain't been taught the truth. That's why we say we are the home of the truth. You can't be in the truth if you ain't in the home of it. You just Christians know about Israel and know the commandments. You ain't following them. You ain't serving the Lord. Because if you was, you would know these things. And you Christians talking about you got a personal relationship with God. You can't have no personal relationship with the Most High. Because if you did, you would know that he hates the things that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's clear as day in these scriptures. Thus says the Lord. So you got to decide which God you gonna choose, which God you gonna serve, in truth and in spirit. Because Yahweh said, you should know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Well, we bringing out the truth of the Bible tonight. And you're going to understand how the Lord operates, what he don't like and what he hates. And let your Christian pastor tell you, there ain't no hate in the Most High. He can't hate. God is all love. I know y'all done heard that. God is all love. You mean to tell me God, if he our father and, we his children, you mean to tell me as a father myself, I love everything that my child doing? No, I hate when he act out, when he not acting the correct way. I'm not saying I hate him, but I hate what he doing. I don't like it. If I have to chastise him for doing something that I don't like or doing something that's wrong, yeah. You mean to tell me the Lord just, love everything that you're doing? That ain't true. No matter what you do, he love it. He ain't got no hate in his heart. Okay. All right. Let's go to Psalms 11 and 5. We're going to keep bringing out these scriptures so you can fully understand who the Most High Yahweh is and all his characteristics. Yeah, he loved. He loved us. The Lord said he loved us. He loved Jacob. But he said but he hated Esau. It just ain't one-sided. And that's just so that's so Christian of people these days, just to think like, oh, the Lord just one-sided. You hate stuff. So you mean to tell me the Lord can't hate stuff? You yourself, you hate stuff. But the Lord got to be one-sided. Come on. The book of Psalms, chapter 11, verse 5. Now we're going to start at verse 4. The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids try the children of men. The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. There's that word again. The Lord trieth the righteous to make sure you about what you say you about, to see how strong you is, spiritually, mentally, physically. He see if you're going to hold it down and follow him throughout all kind of adversity, all kind of struggles, all kind of things that we face every day. Life is about war. He going to see if you're going to give up, if you're going to lose faith, if you're going to turn your back. He watching. Don't think that he not. And he see everything. So the Lord says he watching, his eyelids see. But it says, But the wicked and him that love violence, that's all these rap songs be about nowadays. Violence. What they can do. What they can, you know what I'm saying? How they can take from one another. How they taking from one another and unaliving each other. The Lord say he hate all that. He hate the violence. He hate the man that love violence. He hate it. And people that's rocking with it, he ain't rocking with that. Oh, that's all these rappers talk about nowadays. Hatred for one another. Shooting something up. Unaliving something. And 9 times out, 100% of the time, they talking about people that look just like them. Now, have you ever heard a rap song talking about taking from the oppressor or unaliving the oppressor? Or selling drugs to the oppressor? Man, we don't promote selling drugs. But, you know what I'm saying? You don't never hear nothing like that in these rap songs. Shalom, Officer Sharatazah. You don't hear nothing. You only hear nothing about hatred towards your brother and your sister. Envy. Vexation. Lord said he hate him that love violence. Only one people I know that really love violence, that taught us violence because we chose to follow behind them, is our oppressor. That's the way of his world, is violence. Everything he got it through violence. The Most High said he hate him that love violence. So if you love violence and stuff like that, the Most High don't love you. He hate that. He ain't making no exceptions because he gave us the rules and regulations on how to be and what to do and what not to do. Envy not thy oppressor and choose none of his ways. And one of his strong points, one of his ways is violence. This is what you got to understand, and this is what you got to learn, and this is what you got to stay clear away from. The mindset of a Christian or a slave or the oppressor. The Lord didn't give us that type of spirit, that type of mindset. We're supposed to love one another, uplift one another. You know what I'm saying? Be there and take care of one another. Because ain't nobody else going to do it. Don't nobody else show us no love. You know what I mean? That's what we got to do. We can't be like our oppressor because the Lord hate that. He hate wickedness. He hate all workers of iniquity. He hate those that love violence. He hate all of that. And we're going to continue to keep bringing it out. No matter what your Christian pastor church, the church say, no matter what your mama say, or your daddy, or your aunties and uncles that claim they know the Lord hates some stuff and some people. Righteously so. You know what I mean? So we're going to give Proverbs chapter 6. And don't get me wrong. Don't think that this is a hate class. This is the brotherhood class. And I'm showing you brotherhood by showing you the characteristic of our power. So you will know the truth and everything that, you know what I'm saying, we learn. So don't think we out here promoting hatred we just letting you know the Most High is not one-sided. He loves some stuff and he hates some stuff, just like us. Know what I mean? So we're gonna go to Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. And it says, these 6 things doeth the Lord hate. These 6 things doeth the Lord hate. I had to make sure I was reading it right because it ain't say I hate. It says the Lord hate. 6 things that the Lord hate. Not one thing, not 2, 6. And that word is there. Hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. Ooh. 6 things he hate, but the 7th thing is an abomination to him. He hate with a passion. He hated to the 100 power. A proud look, a lying tongue. Lord hate a liar and a person that's uppity and proud, like they better than everybody. That look down on the people that don't have nothing, that big themselves up. He hate them. He hate a liar. And hands that shed innocent blood. Murderers. Unalivers. You shedding innocent blood out there in the world, just know the Most High hate you. I don't want concert of Sharatazar said that's the Christian pastor proud. Yeah. They proud with all the wickedness stained on them. They walking there like they Yahweh Shah himself. Like they the most righteous person on the earth. Like they the only one that have a connection with the Most High. Your Christian pastor, your evangelist, your deacon, your elder in them churches. Yeah, the Lord hate that. You know what I'm saying? And heart that devises wicked imaginations. People that just sit there, and when it's talking about the heart, it's talking about your mind. You sitting there contemplating on every wicked thing that you can do to get gain from. You imagining doing something wicked to somebody. You coming at all kind of thoughts in your head that is wicked as hell, and you think that's okay. Oh, I can do this. Oh, I can do that. Maybe if I did this, that. The Lord said he hate that crap. Can't mess with you behind that. You proud, he hate it. You liars, he hate it. You unalivers that unalive innocent people. Who unalive innocent people? Know what I'm saying? I know the oppressor do. I know these other nations do. And for our people, the ones that follow our oppressor, they do too. The Lord said he hate that. Hate it. He ain't say he love it. He ain't say no matter what you do, he still love you. Lord said he hate it. He hate it. Feet that be swift and running to mischief. If you always on the go to go do some wicked stuff, some evil stuff, you're always running to go do something that's evil or mischief, something that ain't right, something that you know that's gonna affect somebody else in a bad way, but you all for that, what they call it, demon time. You always on the run, always creating mischief with people, always doing something to people that hurt people. Lord said he hate that. You quit to go do some mischief, but you ain't never running to go do some good. You ain't standing with the brothers and the sisters that's out there feeding the poor and clothing the homeless. You running to go snatch somebody income tax check. You know what I'm saying? You coming up with schemes and ways to scam people out of their hard-earned money that they don't work for all year. You ready to rob them, to unalive them if necessary. You running to go come up with a get-rich scheme plan that's gonna scheme people out their money or mislead people into doing something that's gonna make them fail in life. The Lord say he hates you. He hate that. He hate that you do them stuff. He hate that you do those things to your fellow brother or sister. He don't love it. He hate it. And so like you said, if you got anything you want to brave and God, feel free.
Nah, Warrior, you're doing a good job. To wild class, Warrior.
The water, sir. Toronto say, putting your husband on child support and child abortion. Good night. He hate that crap. He ain't for child support or child abuse or child abortion. Putting your husband or putting the father of your child on child support, knowing that that child stay with your mama, that's mischief. Claiming it's income tax time. You claiming that child, or you let somebody else claim the child, but your mama taking care of the child. They live with your mom, which is their grandma. But she can't claim the child because you got some get rich scheme plan, or you gonna let somebody go flip your child support, your income tax money. And the person that's taking care of the child gets nothing. She don't get no help. I put a post on there and I was dead serious about this. Parents, love your children 365 all year. Don't just love them around income tax time, because you can get something from them. You get something back just from having kids. That's the only time people are happy to have kids, when income tax come around. Not everybody. I'm not saying everybody don't love their kids or they ain't supporting their kids. What I'm saying is, majority of the people that don't follow the Lord, that don't know nothing about the Lord, or just don't really care, just lovers of themselves, that's the only time they really enjoy having kids. It's around income tax time. Between the months of February through June, you ain't gonna hear these damn kids get on my nerves. Not while that income tax money's still around. You ain't gonna hear that. You know what I'm saying? You running to do mischief, the Lord hate that. Yeah, he hate it. Sorry to bust y'all bubble, but yeah, the Lord hates. You know what I'm saying? He does. So let's continue on, because y'all gonna get this work today. Y'all gonna understand. He ain't all love. No matter what TD Jake say, no matter what nobody. Sluggy, so you trying to come in again? No matter what, none of that, contrary to what y'all believe, the Lord hates. So we're gonna go to the book of Ecclesiastes, Ecclesiastes or what's Ecclesiastes? Ecclesiastes 3:1. Let me see. Make sure I'm. Yeah. We're going to go to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1. And don't get me wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord have his time. We all have our time to feel a certain way. You know what I mean? Just can't walk around being angry all day. Being angry is a feeling just like being happy. It don't last all the time. You know what I'm saying? It don't. But certain things that Lord hates, it lasts forever. So the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season, just like I just mentioned, and a time to every purpose under the heavens. It's a time for everything. You ever heard of somebody say that to you? Man, it's a time for everything. Let me get that out the Bible. For everything, there's a season, and there's a time for everything. A time to be born and a time to die. We brought here, we're going to leave here. It's a time for everything. A time to plant and a time to pick up. You plant something in seasons where the sun is most out around the real New Year, not the fake New Year. But in the springtime, when things are, you planting and you picking up. In the winter, you can't plant nothing and pick up nothing. It's just too cold. Ain't nothing gonna grow. A time to kill. Ooh. Bible didn't say that. Bible says it's a time to kill. It's a time to go to war. There's gonna be a time when we go to war. And we're gonna have to unalive some things. Not now. Don't nobody go and do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? We waiting on our King Yahweh to come back and to give us them orders. You know what I mean? They're going out there trying to and be like them other people, them other foolish people that think they gonna fight the oppressor with the oppressor's weapons. You ain't got enough bullets. You ain't got enough armor or ammo or guns. They got rocket launchers. They coming out with lasers that can kill, that can unalive people. They getting ready to fight in space, trying to fight Yahweh. What you think you gonna do with that little 9mm you got? And them 13 bullets. You're gonna end up on the news. The Most High says it's a time for that. And it's a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to hate. A time to mourn and a time to dance. We're going to go down. We're going to skip a few. A time to love. Yeah. So if there's a time to love, there's what? And a time to hate. A time for war and a time of peace. Right now, it's a time to hate everything that's wicked and evil. Everything that the Most High do not approve of. Everything that unalive his people, the blacks, Hispanics, the Native Americans. A time to hate all the injustice and all the unjust unaliving of every black, Hispanic, Native American person on this planet. It's a time to hate those things. And it's a time to war back against it. Not the war that we see on TV, but the war of coming out of this wicked place and turning back to the Most High, our power. That's the warfare that we got to fight. We got to fight the warfare on the streets where we go out and hand out clothing and food to the homeless and show our people there's a people that love them. It's a people that's there for them. They ain't always got to lean on the oppressor. Turn away from the oppressor. You don't need him. Go what have he done for you? Nothing but hate you. He ain't taught you nothing. He ain't gave you nothing. We done earned 100 times more of what they give us, the crumbs they give us off of that big, humongous plate that they've been eating off of us for over 400 years. We should get an income tax every day for every invention they done stole, for every great idea that they done stole and called it their own, for everything they done took from us, our identity, our culture, everything. We should get 10 times more, and we will get it when our King Yahushua. That's heaven, rulership. Oh, Sharata, as I said, we've been dancing over 400 years. It's time to hate this oppression and come together. Damn right, sir. You've been shucking and jiving and being a laughing stock, and they've been making money off of you, off of your kids, off of us not being together. They've been making money off it. You don't hate that? I hate every time I look on the news and I read something. It's about our people being more oppressed, more unalive, more things that's going wrong in our community. I hate that I've been seeing them brothers in where is it, Mississippi, Alabama prison systems, that them boys are being unalive and their organs being taken out. And these people this one lady had to buy back her son's body. They putting them brothers in prisons and just leaving them there for dead. You don't hate that? The Lord does. They taking brothers' organs out. Because the boys in prison, they think nobody care about them. Taking brothers' brains. And they saying that they own the bodies because they in prison. How is that? Is that not, are they not workers of iniquity? Evildoers? Is that not wicked? Does not the Lord hate that? Come on, man. It's a time for everything. Right now, it's time out for all the foolishness. It's time out for all the hatred we got towards each other. It's time out for looking at these so-called celebrities and thinking they better than y'all. Or they better than you because they have what the oppressor give them for doing the oppressor's dues. You ain't got to follow that. Brother, you ain't got to follow them rappers that's talking about unaliving another brother or sleeping with another brother's wife, not taking care of their kids. Sis, you ain't got to follow them female rappers that's out there showing they behind and shaking they behind and talking about sleeping with a man for a bag or get a bag or what they call it? What's that one? What she say? Real ass give a fuck about it. Come on, man. It ain't time for all of that. It's time out for that crap. You ain't got to fall for that because the Lord hate that type of stuff. And if they don't tighten up and get right, they going to get exactly what the oppressor's going to get. The Lord hate that crap. Know the truth. Know what I'm saying? Know that the Lord hate that. All right. So we're going to move it on along. We're going to go to verse 15 and 3. And all this stuff we bringing out is for the education of our people. Hold on. It's like that's Ecclesiastes. we bring it out for the education of our people, so our people will know what's real and what's not. They treating us horrible in this place. And you don't think that the Lord love everything that's happening to us? He hate this crap. He hate how they treating his chosen people. And for you to believe that the Lord just don't care and he love everything, that's just naive. That's naive as hell. Let me say 15-3. Let's see. Salakia, y'all. My bad. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 12:6. The book of Ecclesiastes, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners. Oh, is that not what the Christian church teach? Oh, the Lord loves sin, but he hates the sinners. No, he said, well, he loved the sinners, but he hates the sins. Yeah, I said it backwards. Christian church tell you the Lord, he loved the sinners and hate the sin. Here, it said the Lord hates sinners and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. Give unto the good and help not the sinners. There you go, right there. The Lord said he hates sinners. What are sinners? Those that transgress the laws of the Most High. No sweat, sir. Shrimp, crab, pork, lobster. If you eat that, that's a sin, and you are a sinner. If you celebrate Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthdays, that's a sin against the Most High. He hated. He hates sinners. He hates those that transgress against the law. Your Christian pastor say the laws are done away with. But if the laws are done away with, how can you sin? Does that make sense? Yeah, Christ died on the cross for our sin. That don't mean that you're supposed to keep doing it. The Lord hates sinners. Who taught you that? Did not your oppressor teach you those things? Did not your Christian pastors teach you that, oh, long as you say, Lord, forgive me, or Jesus, 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 everything is okay. You going into heaven? No, that ain't how it go. And I'm so thankful for the Most High for having mercy on me. You know what I'm saying? And bringing me into this truth, because when I was in the world thinking like a Christian, I used to always have that fear. Okay, damn, if I get shot or something like that, and I get unalive, would I have time to say Jesus forgive me and I can make it in the heaven? You know what I'm saying? After all the wickedness I done did, all I gotta say is Jesus forgive me. I ain't gotta do nothing else but say that, and I'm saved. I'm going into heaven. Come on, man. That don't even really sound right. But being ignorant, or listening to your Christian pastor will have you thinking like that. Will have you thinking you can commit sin all your life and the Lord loves you. And that's wrong. The Lord said he hates sinners. For the Most High hates sinners and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly. and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. So, Officer Rogers, I say, me too. Yeah, because that's what the Christian church do. It destroy, have you believing in something that don't even make damn sense. None of it makes sense. None of the things that they do make sense. And people still go there and thinking that they're going to have salvation in that place. So don't think just because the Lord ain't punished them yet that, oh, it's all good. It's all love. Nah, you going to see. Can't you see what's happening to T.D. Jakes' church right now? He had 2,500 members. Now he got 8. Because he want to be swallowed. He asking his congregation, have they ever been swallowed? You got kids in them pews, man. You got kids in them churches that don't want to be there, but they mama dragging them there, and you over there talking about being swallowed. That ain't wicked. Now he got 8 members. And 5 of them his family. Come on, man. You got to make it make sense. And that ain't making sense. Nothing about Christianity makes sense to me, or the Muslims, or Rastafarian. None of these idols, so-called man-made religions make sense to me. You know what makes sense to me? A time to love and a time to hate. The Most High hate every wicked thing, every worker of iniquity. The Most High hating sinners. The Most High hating our oppressors. That makes a lot of sense to me. Me understanding this Bible because I've been taught by the men above me, the men that have been well seasoned, helping me understand that the Lord ain't all love. The Lord is to be feared. The Lord is the man of war. The Most High got hitters. You know what I'm saying? So we bringing it out. You will continue to keep bringing it out so y'all will understand what's really going on. We're going to go to Ecclesiasticus. Now, let me read verse 10 right here. In verse 10, it says, never trust thy enemies. Who is your enemy? You thinking your enemy is the person that look like you, that's oppressed like you, that's in the same category as you in. That ain't your enemy. Your enemy is your oppressor and all the other nations that hate you. That's who your enemy is. And the Bible say never trust them. You can't trust somebody that was oppressing you and has been oppressing you for over 400 years. That's been unaliving your brothers and sisters, that put your brothers and sisters, the Native Americans and the Indians on reservations, that stole the land from our Israelite brothers. You can't trust them. For like as iron rusts, so is his wickedness. Yeah, it looks shiny, but it gonna turn to rust. That's your oppressor. Yeah, he gave you that raise. Yeah, he told you to do this and do that, but let you do something wrong or do something he don't like. He gonna call you the N-word, and he gonna treat you like one. Some of y'all got best friends that are oppressor, and you think, oh, nah, Potter never do that to me. Becky will never say that to me. All along, they hate your guts. You just a good slave to them. Don't trust them. Let's go to verse 25 and 2. And these are things that our people need to know and understand coming into this truth. First, you need to know the spirit of the Most High, and you need to know who your oppressor is. Back in the days, our people knew who our enemy was. That's why they wanted to be segregated. They wanted to stay away. They'll tell you, don't go this place after dark, or you stay from over there, because they know that the people hated them. They ain't have no love for them. They knew it. But nowadays, y'all think everybody y'all friend. Y'all think everybody love y'all. And they're showing y'all everything. They're showing y'all everything in every kind of way that they do not deal with y'all. Y'all go to them Chinese salon shops and nail shops and give them y'all money, and the whole while they over there, whatever they're doing your feet. They talking about you. Best believe they is. Just imagine what they saying. But y'all won't go support sisters that starting to, and I'm starting to see a lot of, not to get off topic, but I'm starting to see a lot of sisters opening up nail shops and, going to do things, support them sisters. Support them. Show some love to them. So we're going to get Ecclesiastes 25 and 2. Now we're going to start with 1. In 3 things I was beautified and stood up beautiful both before God and men. The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, a man and a wife that agree. Good night. Whew. The Lord said he loved that stuff. That's what was written down in these scriptures. He can name you things that the Lord loved. He loved to see. He loved to hear. He loved to see our people doing. The unity of brothers, the love of our neighbors, same thing as I've been telling y'all, and a man and a wife that can get along. He don't like to see husband and wives separate. That's something that our oppressor created. Divorce. There wasn't no divorce in our times. Oh, he don't do this and he don't do that. I'm leaving him. She ain't doing this. She ain't doing that. I'm leaving her. It wasn't no divorce. You're supposed to take your time, get to know that person, and then y'all marry, because our marriages is forever. It wasn't no boyfriend and girlfriend. It wasn't this, oh, he don't do this, don't do that, I'm leaving him. And you think the Lord love you because you disobeying your husband? Or you think the Lord with you because you treating your wife like dirt? You hating on your neighbor? You talking about your neighbor? You hating on the brothers? You ain't showing no unity towards brothers, no brotherhood. The Lord ain't rocking with that. He ain't rocking with you if you rocking like that. Verse 2. 3 sorts of men my soul hateth. Ooh. There's that word. And I am greatly offended at their life. The Lord said he ain't just say he hate these sorts of men, but he hate their life. That's deep. How do you tell me I hate your life? Is that not harsh? Is that not awful? But is it not just that the Lord can say these things? The Lord said he offended at their life. A poor man that is proud. You ever met somebody that was poor and you try to do a good deed to them and you damn near get cussed out for it? Like if you see somebody that's poor and you offer them some food or something, they tell you, I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ever been? I've been dealt that. That happened to me before. Are they talking crap about the stuff you give them? Hey man, I ain't got no money, brother, but here's a sandwich and something to drink. And they throw the shit down or they throw it away or just tell you to go to hell or tell you they don't want it. The Lord hate that type of person. Because how you gonna be without stuff and you proud? How you ain't ate in 3 days and somebody try to give you something, you tell them you don't want that shit, you want a beer. Or you want alcohol, which probably what made you to be poor. Come on. A rich man that is a liar. Oh, nah, good night. That sounds like most of these oppressors and most of these celebrities. A rich man that is a liar. They damn near all liars because they always lying and saying they ain't got no doggone money. Oh, they ain't got no money to give and help support the poor people. They ain't got it to create better. Oh, yeah, that's con on con, sir. That's how they got rich. They lied to you. You know how many people been in prison, in federal prison, on what they call them, white collar crimes. From stealing other people's money, from stealing your hard-earned money, telling you a dream, selling you a dream, they got rich on that. You believe that you can have the same opportunity as your oppressor and as these heathens in this country, and they got rich off of that. And the Lord said they hate them people. And they old adulterer, that daughters. I wonder what that word is. Can somebody get me the definition of that word? It's spelled DOATETH. If y'all following along with me in the scriptures, can somebody get me that definition, Baba Kushah? Because the Lord called them an old adulterer. Like, man, they've been doing that for a minute. This ain't new. You know what I'm saying? The Lord hate a proud and poor man. He hate a rich man that lie. And he hate an old adulterer. The Most High say he offended at some of their life. Greatly offended. Just like y'all say, I hate it to my soul. The Most High feel the same way. Anybody got that for me? Give y'all a second. If not, it's the wild. All right. So I don't see nobody typing that one in. All right, that's the wild. That's the wild. We're gonna go on. But if anybody has it, put it in the chat for me, Papa Shah. We're gonna go to Ecclesiasticus 27 and 24. Now, all night long, we've been bringing out scriptures that tell you that the Most High hate the God of the Bible, the power of the most of Israel. So I don't know what book y'all be reading or what Bible y'all read or what church y'all go to that tell you that the Lord loves everything. They a lie. Because we've been going through it all night, and the Lord is explaining to you what he hates and what he don't like and what is an abomination to him and what greatly offends him. So the next time you hear that, you know that that ain't true. You ain't even got a battle with him. Know what I'm saying? You just know in your mind that, oh, they don't know. They must not know the Bible. Not my God. Now you can say that. Now you can say that. Oh, the Lord don't love everything. You're a rich man that lie, he hates you. You're a poor man that proud, he hate that. You're a worker of iniquity, the Lord hate that too. So the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 27, verse 24. I have hated many things. There's that word again. But nothing like him, for the Lord will hate him. I had to read that. And I have hated many things, but nothing like him. He said he hate a lot of stuff, but nothing like the Most High. Like his hate ain't like the Most High hate, because the Most High hate is deep. For the Lord will hate him. And this got to be like one of the hardest things for a person that's not in this truth to understand why the Lord hates so many things when they never heard of these things. It's almost unbelievable if you couldn't read it. If we couldn't bring it out in these scriptures showing you that the Most High hate people, he hate things, and things are abomination to them. That's why we prove all things with these scriptures. We can prove that the Lord hate men that love violence, adulterers, workers of iniquity. We can prove all of that stuff with these same scriptures. We could prove that the Lord said, I hate 6 things, but 7 things are abomination. The 7th thing are abomination to me. Can your Christian pastor prove that the Lord loves everybody? And the Lord loves the sinner and not the sin? When we just read that the Lord hates sinners? Everything that the Christian church teacher is contrary to what in this Bible. Like, it's not true. And the people that sit in them Christian churches don't read enough for themselves to understand it, because they've been taught not to question the pastor. Why wouldn't you question somebody that got a track record of sleeping with other men's wives or stealing from the church? Why wouldn't you question that? You just gonna go along with everything he say? Why wouldn't you question a pastor that got homosexual tendencies, that allows same-sex marriages in his church? Why wouldn't you question that? I don't understand it. That doesn't make sense. Know what I'm saying? You got to. The Monday night class is for all questions. Any question that you might have, we have classes on Mondays for you to ask. Tonight, we showing brotherhood because we showing you that contrary to what your Christian pastor teach you, the Lord hates. He hates certain things. And certain things are abomination to him. So you must understand that. And don't let nobody trick you. Don't let nobody fool you into believing that. Make sure you question everything. Because we can prove everything with this Bible. We battle all things. And you better understand that. And you better believe that we equipped to go toe to toe with the best of them to prove everything with these scriptures. So let's go to let's see. Let's go to Romans 9 and 13. Everybody there? All right. Book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, meaning that this was written a time before. This isn't the first time this was written. Jacob have I loved. We just read that in Malachi. But Esau, our oppressor, have I hated. This is in the New Testament. And it's telling you that just like it was written in the Old Testament in Malachi, where the Lord said, I love Jacob and I hated Esau, is reiterating it in the New Testament, just in case you might have forgot that the Lord still hates. It said, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. It don't get no. And now you might sit here and think, like, well, damn, is that even right? For the Most High to hate? If you question that, 1 second. Verse 14. What shall we say then? Damn, boy, we're going to say damn. Same question I just posed to you. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? Meaning like, damn, the Most High hating and shit. He hating people that, he hating certain things. He hate the oppressor. Is the Most High still righteous? God forbid. Which we say, hell no. Most High is righteous in all his judgment and all his ways. You can't even comprehend the Most High righteousness. You can't. Just like David said, paraphrasing, don't I hate them, Lord, that hate thee? I hate them with a perfect hatred. And people think that, you know, we're unjust because we call our oppressor the devil. But the Most High said he hate him. Not because of his skin color, but for his sins, his iniquity, the things he done did to the Lord's chosen people. That's why we hate him. And there hasn't been no justice. But the Lord's justice is going to come and deal with him. Now, part of that justice is the Third World War. And for our folks and our people not to get caught up in that, they need to come out of this Christian church, come out of this way of thinking. Come out of the way of thinking that it's all good no matter what you do, the Lord still love you. Because if you're a sinner, the Lord don't love you. He hates sinners. He hates those that transgress his laws, statutes, and commandments. He hates those that love violence. He hates those that are quick to run to mischief. He hates those that are workers of iniquity. He hates a poor man that is proud and a rich man that lie. He hates when a man and his rib can't agree. Everything we done brung out tonight, every scripture we done read is telling you that the Lord hates. He has that right to. Everything that we done read tonight is letting you know the spirit of the Most High. That he's not one-sided. That he be turning a blind eye to things. It's letting you know that the Lord hates some stuff. He hates some people. He hates a people. And has indignation for them forever. Is there unrighteousness with God? Some of y'all may question. God forbid. The Lord said he will have mercy on whom he will have mercy. You can't judge the Most High, the creator of righteousness. Them things you got to learn and understand. These things we must always keep in our mind. That if I disobey the Most High, I don't know who loyal is, but we clearly been bringing out what the Lord said he hated and what he don't hate and what he don't like. And beware of those that try to change your mind about certain things. If y'all got any questions or anything, Monday night class, pose all questions. and try and see that we can't explain everything with the words of the Most High. And lawyer said we interpret it in our own way. I don't know about that. I learned from the men of the Lord. None is personal interpretations. The Lord, I know one thing, the Lord, He loves brotherhood and brothers uniting. So let's come together and stop hating each other. And stop showing, you know what I'm saying? Stop showing the oppressor that we can't get along. Let's stop leaning on the oppressor and lean on the Most High and lean on this brotherhood. Let's stop giving more things for the Most High to hate that we do. Because I tell you one thing, don't nobody, he doesn't want to share. This brother say, I'm here listening, brother, but hate has more than one meaning. I don't know about all that. You hate something. How can hate have more than one meaning? But I mean, you don't like it. The Lord clearly say he hates. If you've been listening, he said he hates. And certain things are an abomination to him. I ain't read not one scripture tonight to say, I hate something, but I don't mean it like that. It says what it says. So, you know, we went through it all night. I ain't entertaining that. We went through hate scriptures tonight, y'all. And I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. And I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, tuning in. So like, share, subscribe. And let's just, you know what I'm saying, come together. And brotherhood. We got the Passover coming up. Durham, North Carolina. Pay your Passover fee. $200 for all adults. And let's come together in love for one another. And show what real brotherhood and sisterhood is in the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? So with that, y'all, I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. You know, we got classes Monday through Friday. And y'all just, you know what I'm saying, get educated, get learned. So with that, I'm going to say shalom, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Shalom.